This is your NASL Weekly Rewind for Week 25, the final week of the regular season. Let's start at Silverbacks Park in Atlanta.
Barrera's kick over the middle, headed over by Hunt.
Second minute, Willie Hunt putting it past Daryl Sattler to give the Silverbacks an early 1-0 lead. Great corner kick there by Danny Barrera.
Here comes Barrera's free kick. Low line drive, headed into the back of the net. It's a goal.
Later on in the first half, Barrera again over a dead ball, takes a deflection in the box, goes past Sattler for an own goal. 2-0 Atlanta at this point. We go to the second half where Josue Soto,
off of a Barrera free kick, the second goal is that one shot into the back of the net, goal.
With a long distance effort, goal of the week candidate from Soto. 2-1 at this point, but Mendez would seal it.
For yourself too, that they've instilled that as a breakaway chance here and a goal.
Another pass from Danny Barrera. He'd have 3 assists on the night. On his way to winning NASL Offensive Player of the Week, Mendez puts it past Sattler. This game ends 3-1 in favor of the Silverbacks. On Wednesday, Tampa Bay hosted Carolina at Al Lang Stadium in St. Petersburg. First half, Ty Shipolani setting up the play for Carolina, but Jeff Attinella with the save.
Corner kick. Again he goes to Carolina, and it's headed in! It's a goal! Brownies! Andres Arango!
Burst beaten in the 13th minute by Andres Arango. That gives Tampa Bay a 1-0 lead. 55th minute, Attinella with a great save on Brian Shriver. Minutes later, Attinella with another save. Kick save this time. Then Attinella with a diving save in the 60th minute. But he'd finally be beaten off a deflection. Ty Shipolani gets that goal, but it took a wicked deflection. Attinella, he'd be named NASL Defensive Player of the Week. Let's hear from him.
Yeah, man, it was fun tonight. Unfortunately, the one took a deflection, or else I felt good about getting a shutout. But sometimes that happens, and we buckled down, and we needed a point, and we got it. So, I mean, I'm ecstatic. It was a great result for us.
So this game finishes 1-1. Carolina creating more chances, but Jeff Attinella with just a fantastic game. Tampa Bay and Carolina would play twice this week. Game in Cary. Carl Court with an opportunity in the 4th minute, saved by Ray Burse. 22nd minute opportunity for the Railhawks. Can't put it on frame. Amir Lowry finding Jason Gary. That's off target. 66th minute.
Cox controls. He's got Hill. Hill takes some space and takes a shot.
Fafa Picot can't do it, puts it over the net.
And he flicks it over to Frimpong, and what a save from Ray Burse.
Burse makes a great save in the 79th minute on Evans Frimpong. This ball was headed into the back of the net, would have given Tampa Bay the victory. Instead, even match ends 0-0. Onward to Puerto Rico between the Islanders and the Silverbacks. First half action, Danny Barrera
wants to let the shot fly! 1-0 Silverbacks.
Gets a goal of his own from distance. Past Richard Martin, putting the Islanders behind 1-0. Let's watch this again. Atlanta, the form team in the month of September. A great goal there from Barrera. But after a couple of opportunities, Puerto Rico would finally score.
Ramos in front of the box! Denied by the post! One-touch Fojo! Wonder strike number 2!
That's Justin Fojo putting it past Eric Ati. Well done, after Ati made an initial save and another ball hit the post. 56th minute, another opportunity for the Islanders, but Ati, true to the occasion, makes the save. Well done from the Atlanta goalkeeper. Acrobatic save there from Eric Ati. This game ended 1-1. San Antonio, regular season champions, hosted the Minnesota Stars in the final game of the regular season. First half action, Pablo Campos.
Now a loose ball, Campos one-on-one, and it's goal number 20 for Pablo Campos.
He'd win the NASL Golden Boot for most goals on the season, tying the league record set last season by Etienne Barbara of the Carolina Railhawks. But in the second half, Kevin Friedland.
Subsequent opportunity for the Stars, and the numbers are too much. Minnesota has found the equalizer.
At this point, the game is tied at 1. Ball bounces around there in the area. Friedland finally slotting it home. Minnesota created a few more chances, and they escaped this game with a 1-1 draw. Clark Stadium in Edmonton, Fort Lauderdale, visiting the Eddies. First half action. Penalty drawn. and Abe Thompson puts it past his former teammate Lance Parker. Fort Lauderdale up 1-0. Second half, Thompson finding Ali Hassan, and great finish from Hassan. Parker comes off his line, cuts off the angle, but Hassan slots it home perfectly. Fort Lauderdale at this point up 2-0, but Edmonton was not done. Elver Gigalai with his first goal as a professional. Great finish, goal of the week candidate for sure. And in second half stoppage time, the Eddies behind Paul Craig would equalize at 2-2, giving their fans something to cheer about in their final game in fact, of the 2012 season. Edmonton had far more opportunities both on goal and shots attempted. Edmonton and Atlanta out of the playoffs. San Antonio wins the regular season title. Tampa Bay also gets a bye to the quarterfinals. Playoffs start next week with quarterfinal matches. Puerto Rico versus Minnesota, and Carolina hosting Fort Lauderdale. That's been your NASL Weekly Rewind. We'll catch you next week.